final one. Right. Doesn't affect it, it's still going to go off, but it means we've got to do this bouncing thing. Oh, dice rolling, it's leaving me at the wrong time. Let's have a look at the bounce thing. If the to hit roll misses, dynamite will bounce D3 times. Let's find out how often it's going to bounce. Twice. So this is going to bounce twice. For each bounce, roll a D8 for direction and move the dynamite one space. Right, so D8, I've got one here somewhere, there we are. First bounce goes 7. So it's landed there, so it's pretty much like that really. And 7 is back towards, so that would go to there. We don't want it going back anymore, otherwise we're gonna blow up running bear. Right, the second bounce is another 7. We're going to be blowing up running bear's going to get some of this, unfortunately. Which is just no luck whatsoever. Right, dynamite right on that guy. Nice one, Cade. Nice to kill your partner. Right, and that's going to go off. So every adjacent space, running bear, this chap, this chap, this chap, this chap, that and that, they're all going to get D6 without a save. Right, so let's roll the damage. Roll Cade. May as well learn how badly it does running bear first. So running bear gets the first blast. A 2. Right, so that's 2 wounds for running bear. He was on 3, so I will give him a 5 wound token and take the 3 that he had off. Right, thank you for that, Cade. Now we'll start with at least trying to kill some of these spiders and whatnot. So first spider, adjacent one, 1 damage. Yeah, for roll rubbish. Now another 1 wound. Right, that one there. 2. Oh, what a waste of time this is turning out to be. So that's 2 wounds on him. 1 in the corner. 2 again. Change that dice. 2 on that one. Oh, 2 on the strangler. Just making it the most awkward for me with tokens everywhere. Alright, that's 2 on the strangler. This one in front of running bear. A 5. Oh, we managed to kill 1. Real great dynamite we've got. Right, that's 1, and that's, I think it's, yes, it's 10 XP. 10 XP for killing that. And let's not forget the one that we've actually popped the dynamite token right on top of. A 4! Well, you would hope the one that it landed on would have been killed. So there we go. We've killed that. Another 10 experience. Ugh. Another 10 experience. Right. Okay. So we've done that. Does he get to shoot? I think he does. I think he can shoot as well. So, as well as, does it take your combat action? Does it take your discard to throw as a ranged attack? I think that's his ranged attack. I don't think he can shoot as well. Makes sense, you can't do two things at once. He couldn't be shooting and lobbing and setting light to his dynamite and then throwing it, could he? No, that was his ranged attack. So that's that done. As it's -1 initiative for this turn for the heroes. The Stranglers, that means he was a 6. The Stranglers are on 4 plus 1 initiative is 5. Running Bear is -1, so he's 4, so they go before him anyway. So the Stranglers do get to move. They are small models, so they can't move the spiders out of the way. So what they're going to do is that one's going to move here, and that one's going to move here. They're going to be attacking Running Bear, obviously. The other ones move as close as they can to, that'll come in here, I suppose. The one I put 2 wounds on is, this is where it gets a pain. It's much easier to kill them first. Right, that's the one with 2 wounds on, I think. Yeah, it was this one here, and I moved him up 1. So, you've got to remember the 2 wounds that have fallen right in the middle there, they apply to this guy. And, right, they've moved up, so they get to attack. Do the Stranglers. They've got +1 combat twice, because there's 2 of those Demonic Force cards. So that means they get 6 dice. 6 dice. And it's 3 plus. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one directly in front is going to roll with 6 combat first. And he's got 6, so that's 3 hits straight off. And 2 other hits. Right, the 6 I can't save, but I can save against those 2. Oh no, hang on, I can save against all 3. He doesn't say no save. Doesn't say no save, it just says it counts as 3 hits each, so I can save against it. So I get 3. And I save 1, because I've got 6 there. And the one I'm going to save is, unsurprisingly, that 6. So that's the one that gets saved. And I get 2 damage off the other 2. So he goes up to 7 wounds. He's got 3 health left. But he does have bandages. He is going to use his bandages now before the other one attacks. So there's his bandages. He gets to roll a d6. And he heals 3. So he's back down to 4 wounds. Might not do much, but I want to save his ancient coin, which would get all his health back. I'd like to kill a few before, hopefully I have to use that. Right, so it's the other Strangler attacking Running Bear. Oh, 2 6s. 2 6s and a 4, so it's another 3 hits. But I really have to try and save these 6s. Otherwise they could do for me. So 3 saves. Come on, better than a 4 Running Bear. Oh, 1 6 again. So he's only saved 1. He's got no grit. He's going to save one of the 6s, obviously. So that's 3 hits, 4 hits. So he's now up to 8 wounds. Good job he used the bandages. 8 wounds. No, it's looking grim. Right, so they've gone. Who's left to go? It is now Running Bear's turn. Running Bear's going to use his carbine, and he is desperately seeing if he can kill some of these. A 3, a 2 and a 1, and you know, he doesn't hit any. He doesn't hit any, and he's got no grip. Not the time to roll that badly. So he's just missed. That's that. And now it's the tentacles' turn. They're just going to get as close as they can. So that'll move there. I suppose it really matters. Moves there, and that moves 2 there. Right. Okay. That's all the monster movement. And I was going to roll the darkness then, but I'm still on the tile with the stupid mind worms. So Cade's got to try and roll his agility. 6+. He does it. So it's a good job to get 2 chances with those mind worms. But we're going to mess up eventually if I don't get off that tile. Right. Ooh. Let's roll for holding back the darkness. Oh, awful! Just get it in the dice tower, man. 5. I got an 11 when it didn't go in the dice tower. I might have to rethink that rule. Right. So the darkness moves on, and we get a growing dread card now, which gets played immediately because we're in the final finale. From further up ahead, you hear a spine-tingling chitter echoing through the halls. There's a lot of chittering right about us. We've got spiders coming out of our ass. You know it's not human speech, but in your mind it almost seems to be forming words. At last, you have come. Yeah, you better believe it. All heroes immediately take 2 sanity damage with no willpower saves. I love growing dread. Right. So that means... next to 2 sanity means Running Bear's at 5, and 2 sanity for Cade means he's at 6. So we're doing really well, gang. Our total inability in rolling just means we've got wound tokens all over the board, but hopefully we can try and start hitting some stuff and doing some damage. Right, Cade. It's movement first, don't forget the movement. Could do with a grit. No, 5. Rubbish, can't get away. Right, 2 shots. 6, well he gets 1 critical. Now, what's he gonna, he has to hit something that's adjacent to him, so he's got to use it on a spider. So they haven't got any defense anyway, so he's going to hit. No, he's not going to hit that one in front of him. It'll allow a strangler to go up, so he's going to spin round, hit the guy behind him. He needs better than a 2 on his damage roll. Oh, he gets a 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. We managed to kill one. Boom. Right, that's 10 experience. Oh, we really need to get some good rolling in. This is terrible. Right, so that's the end of Cade's go, such as it was. And next up is the Void Spiders. So we've got 3 that we're targeting Cade, and we had, yes, it was those 3 that were targeting Running Bear, so he's only going to get hit by this one. So, and these guys are going to continue attacking Cade because that's who they've been attacking all along. So he gets 6 dice, 6 attack dice against Cade. It's a hit on a 4+. That's 4 hits. No. Right. So he gets 4 saves. 5 or better. Oh, he saves 2. He saves 2. 2 hits get through of a damage through, so that's 4 hits. He's now on 9 health. He's got 1 health left. 1 health left. There's no way we're gonna. I don't think there's any way we're gonna keep not use the revive token at the very least. Right. So, and now it's the last attack on Running Bear. So that's 1. 1 gets through, but he gets 1 save, 4 or better. 2, not good enough, so he gets 2 hits. And he is now on 10. So that's killed him. So we will take. Well, it's knocked him out, not killed him. So we'll take all his sanity and health damage off him because he's going to use the revive token, and this is horrendous really because it means as soon as Cade's hit next time, he can't revive. So we're going to have a real problem. But revive token, we really need to use the revive on Running Bear because it's his attack next, so, and we need the attack, try and kill something. So he's back out. He gets a grit as well. He gets a grit because he's revived, and it's now his go. And the first thing he's going to do is he's going to spend that grit that he's just got for reviving because he's going to use Savage Attack for this turn. We've really got to get as many combat dice as we can and try and kill as many as we can. Even if we end up losing, you know, the more experience we can get before we actually go down, that's going to be the best. And we're going down fighting man, so he's used his 1 grit. He now gets +2 combat to the end of this turn. Right, come on! Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm not going to use the revive token. What I am going to do is put that 5 sanity of his back. I'm going to use the ancient coin. The ancient coin is going to take all that health off. So he's healed all his health, but not his sanity, and he didn't have to use the revive token. That's the way we're going to do it. And because he's done that, he didn't get a grit for reviving, so he can't use his Savage Attack. So he's back down to 3 dice. Right, 3 dice. Kill something! Oh, 6. A critical. It is a critical hit, and he does have a strangler next to him. And that strangler with 2 wounds as well. So that would be no defence. So instead of defence of 2, defence of 0. He's bound to get at least 1 hit in that case. There are 2 wounds on him. He's only got 3 health, so that's the strangler gone. So at least we've killed one of the stranglers, and I can get rid of these annoying wound tokens. So he's killed that strangler, which is 25 XP. As much XP as we can before they overwhelm us. Right, so he's managed to kill 1. And it's now the stranglers go. And the first thing they're going to do is move. So into that space that's been vacated, that one will move up 1, and this one will move up 1. So they're all just queuing up. So it's 2 stranglers. They're obviously going to attack Running Bear. They have 6 combat due to those bloody demonic force cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first one's going to attack. The one right in front of him is going to attack. Needs to get 3 plus. And he gets 4 hits. So we get 4 saves. Saves 2. So that's 2 hits at 1 damage. 2 damage. So that's 2 damage from that one. 8 health now for Running Bear, and this one now attacks the one that's just moved up. That's 3 hits. 2 5s and a 4 get through. Oh no, it's 3 plus. So they all hit. 6 hits. Oh God, no. 6 saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling really well for this, for the monsters. Right, 1, 2. I've saved 3. 2 5s and a 4 there. Saved 3. 3 have gone through. So I'm now at 5 wounds. Oh, we're not even killing any. Wouldn't mind so much, at least if we took a few with us. Right. Ugh. So that's their attack. And now it's the tentacles, but they can't move any nearer, so they're not even going to bother moving. And before holding back the darkness, good old mind worms. So 3 agility first. Missed. And he's got 2 spirit. He's got to get over 4 with these. Oh, thank God for that. Skin of our teeth again. Right, that's done. Now holding back the darkness. An 11. Well done. A good roll. First time in about an hour and a half. Okay. Cade first. Rolling for his movement. It's a 6. He actually could move. He's got an open space now. And he's been rolling for mind worms since the beginning of time, but no, we'll just stay where we are, why not? Okay, 2 dice. At last, 2 hits. First time he's hit twice for a while, so he's got 2 hits. His first hit, not critical, but his first, they've got a defense of 0 anyway. His first hit is going to be on this one with the wound. No, it isn't, because that would allow a strangler through. He's going to hit this one right in front of him that he's pointing at. Oh, a 1. Rubbish. Right, a 1. And his other hit is going to go on that one as well. A 4. So he kills that one. 10 experience points. And I can find the experience cards. There we go. Into the socialist pot of grooviness. And that's his go. Right. So that's gone through. And who's next? It is Running Bear, because he's got an initiative of 5. Oh no, it's the Stranglers, because they've got +1 initiative. That puts them on 5 as well. So they're going to go. Last turn, the Stranglers should have gone before Running Bear. I did that wrong, but that's gone now. I'm not taking it back. He just had a burst of inspiration and went first. But now it is the Stranglers first this time round, and they are going to attack with their 6 dice. So the one directly in front of what we're talking about. It's the Before I get to the stranglers. Void spiders are next after Cade. Then it will be the stranglers. Right. Void spiders, 2 combat each. So that's 2 are attacking Cade now. 4 plus. That's 1. Okay. One of the wounds fell off in there. Back on. And so that's 1. So he gets 1 defense roll. 4 doesn't make it. So that's 2 damage. Which knocks him over 10. So we are going to use the revive token, but the revive token is going to be used on Cade. So put all his wounds and his sanity off. You know what, I've been forgetting about Cade's dead-eye dick shots as well, but I don't really want to use them on the spiders, even though like I can't roll damage for Toffee. Right, so we've used the revive token. He's back up to full health and full sanity, and he does get a grit. Remember, we didn't use the revive on Running Bear in the end. We used his ancient coin to get all his health back, so there was still a revive token. And when you use one, you get a grit back, so Cade's now got a grit. So we'll be able to re-roll some of these awful rolls. Right, and now it's the 1 spider that is attacking Running Bear, so that gets 2 dice. 6 and a 4, so they both hit. Saves, 4 plus. Doesn't save any, so that's 4 damage through onto Running Bear, who now has 1 health left. So it's not looking good. Especially see he's got the stranglers up next. Golden brown, texture like sun. A bit singing for you. Right, what we got next? Stranglers. Yeah, it's the stranglers. One straight in front of Running Bear. He's going to roll his 6 dice. Two 6s. They're 3 hits each. But he does get a save against them. And a 4. So 3 hits went through. We need some spectacular rolling now. 3 saves. 3 saves to stay alive. No, don't save any of them. So no. Running Bear. And he can't revive. Let's get a knocked out token. He's knocked out. We replace the miniature with this special token because once you're on the floor and knocked out, everything can sort of flow across you. So that's that. And we've got no, they did the move first, so they can't move. He's got nothing to hit anymore because he's knocked out. So that's their turn. It would have been Running Bear's turn, but he's out. He's off with the fairies. The tentacles can't get through, so they can't move. So it's rolling for mind worms. So we enter the final stage. Cade on his own, fighting above the body of his fallen comrade. Well, he managed to save the mind worms. Right, and now holding back the darkness. A 6, that doesn't do it. So that moves on 1. Right, and now it's Cade's go. He's going to roll for movement. A 2. 2. Actually, you can revive. I'm next to him because I'm on the same tile. Let me just check the revive rules. I think I've got to drag him onto. Mind you, I've got to drag him onto a tile with no enemies on, I believe. And even if I cut, we've got this guy on here, so I can't even drag him onto this tile and do it because of that void spider. Yeah, so he's got 2. And where could he get into? 1, 2. No, that's no good. If I could get there, it means only 3 could attack me, but I can't get there with 2. So I'm just going to roll my attack. I've got to attack the ones that are adjacent to me. 6 and 3, 2 hits, one of which I could have, is useless because I can't. They've got no defence. That'd have been nice to use on a strangler, but I've got to fight the ones that are adjacent. So 2 hits. The first one is on the one with the wound. It doesn't matter now because the stranglers can walk across the prostrate body of running bear. A 5, so it gets rid of that guy. That's 10 experience points. Let's see how many experience points we can get before we're overwhelmed. And we've got 1 more hit, and yep, still got to fight the guy that is adjacent to. Better than a 3, come on. A 4, boom. Right, you do this before, when running bear was still alive. Right, 10 experience there. Right, you can turn round and deal with the oncoming hordes. Right, next to go are the void spiders. So 1, 2, we'll try and get around. So that'll go there as well. Took his 2 wounds with him. And he'll go. He'll go here. Right, so they've blocked him off. And they'll attack. So that's 3 of them. 2 combat each. That's 6 dice. 4, 5, 6. 4 6s. Right, thank God they haven't got an ability like the stranglers of the tentacles. Right, so that's 4 hits. It's 4 hits to save against. Need a 5 plus. Only saved 2, so that's 4 damage. 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. And 4. And that's those guys who've gone. Now stranglers to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, at least only 2 can attack. That's something, I suppose. But that's 6 dice each. So it's only 12 combat dice that we've got to get through. The guy that's directly in front of him to go. Right, he's got 1 6, so that's 3 hits, but he can save against that. A 4's a hit, a 4's a hit, and that 5's a hit, so that's 4 hits out of 6. Out of 6 dice, so I've got 4 attempts to save, but now I need a 5 plus. So I'll save 1. The one I'm going to save obviously is the 6. So I don't get the 3 hits, but 3 still go through, 3 damage still go through. So he's now up to 7 damage. He's got 3 left. We might get another round in, another set of attacks in, because once again these tentacles can't get through. These 2 will move up, get as close as they can. 3 will move up. They're eager to get in there, but I think the stranglers and the spiders, they're going to do the job. All the mind worms. Got to roll for those now. So, right, now I need to get a 4+. Come on, 4+ on the spirit roll. Yes. Oh, I don't believe. The one thing we've been looking at is those mind worms. Right. Okay, holding back the darkness. Could do with getting this, seeing as the next one along is a darkness card again. Double 4s. Yeah, get a double. Falling rubble. We could be killed by falling rubble. The rocky ceiling of the mine shaft is unstable and prone to collapse. Each hero in the mines immediately takes d6 hits. Well, I can save against them, but hopefully this is the time to roll a 1. 5. So if I don't save 3 of these, it's good night Vienna, and he'd be falling asleep next to his mate. Saved 1. Why did he only roll 3 dice then? I saved 1 of them, so I've got 2 more dice, and 2 have got through. So basically I've got to save both of these 5 or better, and I haven't. So unfortunately the quest for Darkstone has been failed. After some valiant rubbish rolling, Cade, not knocked out by the monsters, I'll point out, knocked out by the poor quality workmanship in the mine, has done for him, and he's knocked out as well, and it's all over. So both our guys are knocked out there. And then, as per the nature of the game, these horrible monsters automatically assume they're dead, don't want to eat them or anything, and they run away, thinking their job is done. Well, basically we did rubbish there in that final battle. The rolling on my part was horrendous. Even when I did hit, I just couldn't seem to get a decent damage roll. So we killed a pathetic amount of monsters and really didn't do ourselves justice by any way, shape or form. So what we're going to do now is, obviously they're going to come to in a couple of hours time. Thankful for the fact that the monsters are no longer there, and they're going to wander out of the mine, lick their wounds, and go back to town. I'll just have a look at the what the reward is. Obviously there's no reward because we haven't actually done it, but we're seeing how many. There's normally a bit of a penalty for failing. Not in the rule book, it must be in the adventure book. Let's have a look. There we go. Failure. If the heroes fail the mission, the darkness escapes the mines and wreaks havoc on the countryside and the neighbouring towns. When the heroes travel to a frontier town before the next adventure, D3 random buildings there will have been destroyed. Let's see how many. 1. So we're going to lose 1 building. Right, but we've got other stuff to do, but we'll do that next video. This has been, it's quite a long, it might be nearly 2 hours or something this. I'm going to have to split it somewhere. I might have to split it a couple of times because uploading's a bit of a nightmare. I'll try and sort out the shadow thing as well. And obviously the lamp behind me is throwing that on. I'll try and lighten it up. Right, so I'll come back. Maybe in a few episodes time, as I say, I might have to split this, and eventually we're going to roll for things like corruption stuff. I think we've only got 1 Darkstone, and then we're going to go to the town that's going to be -1 building. We'll add up all our XP and our cash and see where we're up to. So thanks very much for joining me on this first mission. I hope you didn't laugh too much at our pathetic rolling and eventual loss, but hopefully the dice rolling will improve in the next mission. So thanks very much for coming along. Thanks for all the subscriptions. Thanks for the views. Much appreciated. And see you in town.